the drywall up there at the new McDonald's?
When you come in on Monday and you're not feeling real well, does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
No, man. Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
We're gonna get the big, ugly axe.
But who'll bust heads in the highway?
The goddamn local cops, that's who. And you better believe that Grady and his goons have got a copy of this list, so we need to step it up.
What's green? Nobody? Okay, no green.
This is the Sunday morning fuck off.
Nothing.
What's up, my lesbian spirit animal? I didn't know how you take that on my story.
Oh, I don't fucking care. I laughed.
Honestly, though,
Like,
I'd be tattooed.
immediately repost, like, yeah?
I'd be tattooed. I'd be tattooed. I'd be hard into the scene of like emo rock.
Like all the gay shit.
Oh, all the cool shit. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
As a man, if I were to be like all black, like have a head bandana on right now, I'd be like, they call me the biggest douchebag in the world. Yeah, you're fucking sick. You can listen to synth pop and no one's gonna call you a pussy.
Dude, I'm listening to Taylor Swift all day long and people don't even question it, you know? Like, they're just like, that's just what lesbians do.
Oh, that's fucking funny. Hold on, let me get turned up
shit.
here. Hold on.
Yeah, no worries.
Alright, you're good there.
Yeah.
Give me one more. That sounds perfect.
All right.
Have you found that to ever work on a woman?
What kind of work?
Have you ever had that work before? I've tried it. It's never been successful.
Well, you know, I don't think it's one for efficiency. I think it's more for a laugh, right?
That's true. It's always fun to get down there and be like, "I'm all right, baby."
Like, I've never done this before. And they're like, what? Like, no, that couldn't possibly be true. You've seen me, right? Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's just.
they're like, wait. I was like, oh, it's my first time.
It's more for the sound of being not. Is it Futurama where it sounds like that's a.
It's like, oh, fry.
No. How the planes fly off or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either that or the Jetsons. Something like that. Either way, I feel like you're gonna get nostalgic pussy out of that.
I feel like the black guy in Police Academy right now.
Oh, I follow him. I should really know more than knowing the reference of you saying the black guy. Although that's how I would have to say it.
Only one, really.
I would have to say it's
That's
not.
how we kick these things off.
It's not Hightower. I know it's not Hightower. Hightower was a fucking big ass ex-football player, dude.
It was obviously, what's the guy from the Baltimore Ravens that was like The Blind Side? It was The Blind Side. It was Michael Orr.
I like how you know the name. That's actually pretty sick.
Yeah.
Michael Winslow. Why the fuck?
I knew it was Michael something.
Yeah, you were on.
Wasn't Michael Scott though? And it wasn't Inspector Gadget. Also named Michael, first name.
All of them
Hey,
correct.
the Pope, George, sometimes Mario, right? Like,
Dude, Jesus Christ. Hello, Leslie. Welcome to the podcast.
thanks for having me, man.
That's it. Yeah, explain. Anything you have to plug real quick, because I'm terrible at this, obviously, as you've seen for the last 2 minutes. Go ahead, plug everything you do for content, and then that way we can just go right back into Michaels and how big their dicks are.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, Leslie Rodriguez, Leslie RDZ Comedy, Leslie RDZ for short, because it's just easier to write. But out of Washington, D.C., I'm a comedian impressionist. May 4th, I got a show coming up called Pun DMV. It's a tournament of puns. I'm about to slay some pussy and do some cunnilingus that day. Maybe practice some clitigation. So
that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, check me
Clitigation.
out on Instagram. I'm a lawyer of fucking labias, baby.
That's so funny. Clitigation is so funny to be like, I'm going to power against pussy.
Like, I've got this.
You have no magic against me.
Like, I've been blessed by a rabbi. Thank you.
Yeah, what's it like? What's it like having the thing you eat?
Well, I mean, like they say that you should get to know your food, right? Like in your prey. And I mean, there's some. We talked about this on the other podcast on the stream. The predatory lesbians are alive and well.
That's so funny. Yeah,
But like endangered species, I think not.
The predatory lesbian is maybe the funniest thing ever.
It's got to be a sketch or something where we're like dana dana dana, very Jaws, very like Predator.
Yeah, like it's very suave lesbian. Like I feel like I've seen that. Like I've never been able to pinpoint like a SNL skit from it, but I do know like there's been a suave lesbian who could pull any chick in the room, and the guys are always like, what the fuck is this? It's like, oh yeah.
I feel like when you said suave lesbian, I was thinking like an undercover lesbian, like somebody that just blended in and they were just like, just here to try on bras and panties also at this Victoria's Secret fashion show.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, da, she was gay.
You're hitting so many like good sexual fantasies though of the undercover lesbian, like hell yeah. There's so many
She's been here the whole time.
There's so many women. I broke my chair and it's somehow getting comfier.
Oh, no.
It's somehow getting poorer but comfier. Like it's wanting to break. I don't know. I
like by the end of the episode I'll be on the floor.
Well, I threw it in a fit of rage once and all 5 wheels popped off and it's like sitting on like the base with no wheels, so you can't scoot it. So it's supposed to sit right, but still there's one side that it leans more to. No idea. And then
man.
it slowly...
It's like a paraplegic amputee chair.
Kinda. Well, every time I sit in it now, I feel like there's a random screw that might be on the bottom, but I can't tell where it's coming from. And then today I lean back, and now it's got a sticky substance on the bottom, so it's leaking something.
That's coming out of you.
It could be. It could be.
Sticky substance, for sure.
I've tried to watch where I masturbate, though, where the podcast guest also comes, so nobody sits like on like a spot that like...
You're like, that's where my guests come, not me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. That white spot for you and the dog. That's where
the guest gets to come.
That's where you come. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
Let me ask you this because I love that I'm trying to put this into a better light, but how poor do you think my podcast is only being audio at this time of day in 2023?
I feel like we could do so much, and we probably will. Like,
me and Felicity have had conversations.
Yeah. You've got good content. I think it's just a matter of, like, elevating it and how much time you want to put into it, right?
Right. Well, it's actually, like, yeah, I know, right? Like, I care very much, which is why, like, I send out... Did I send you the new intro I did?
No.
I meant you. I had to copy it, and I was trying to share it to people that popped up right away. Mm-hmm. Anyways, I do all these things. Now, granted, when I say I made a new intro, I've been trying to make, like, one Dragon Ball, like, Z song work for, like, an intro fucking commercial. So, like, I just keep using... So I feel like people are like, God, it always sounds the same. It's like it is until everyone says, that's the one. I'm going to sneak the song in there every now and I can. Anyways,
okay.
I do put a lot of effort into it, but yeah, like the audio thing is like once I hit like it sounds good on my end, I can make it sound good for the listeners. I was like, the fuck the video thing, but now like I realize it is kind of a big deal. People like it. Even this shit where like my hands are moving and people are like, oh yeah, I like the way his hands move.
He's like, oh, look at that dumb motherfucker. It's like a human candy cane. Look at him moving around over there.
Right. Well, I always think about how dumb I look on your end because like you're like the main part of it here, and then it's like, oh, I see me. It's like, all right, you kind of look all right. It's like, fuck that gray sweatshirt, fucking shirt, motherfucker. His shirt matching.
You're like this fucking Walmart booth babe motherfucker. Like, what's happening over there?
Target. I actually
this is straight up Target. Okay.
Yes.
I don't hate on Target, dude.
I love
Target.
My kid hated me because I went to the. I'm huge into my anime. I'm like it's like the summer of anime for me.
You're like level 10, yeah. You're like, oh.
I bought the shirts. I bought
some shirts.
I bought a Naruto shirt from Target, and they had a purple Yu Yu Hakusho, which is like
a light purple shirt.
Yeah, it's got.
I saw it, dude. I bought some anime shirts. I don't even know.
Do you fucking watch anime?
No.
Oh, god damn it.
But I was like, that's a cool shirt. Let me get on that shirt tip, and I thought we bought the same shirts.
So instead, you bought fucking Purple Rain.
No, I bought a bunch of anime shirts. I still don't think they could mean like I fucked donkeys and I could wear it. I don't know.
That's true. Yeah, it kind of does though.
Anime shirts is just like getting fucking Asian tattoos. You know, it's like you don't know what the fuck is representing if you don't watch it. This is why you wish you had video right now. Oh no, what's that one?
Oh, well, I'll tell you the story. I got it on.
For anyone that doesn't know what we're doing right now, he just showed me a huge arm tattoo.
Not huge. It's like it's smaller. it's enough to like cover like the base of your shoulder, like so before your bicep starts. But
Like 5 inches at least, though.
it's decent.
Yeah.
Have you? Where do I start here? Have you ever seen the Jackie Chan remake of The Karate Kid?
I don't think so.
Okay, well,
Is that like the one with Will Smith's kid?
Yep. Yeah, with
Okay,
Willow.
then yeah.
Or Willow. I think it's Willow.
No, I think
Jaden.
it's Jaden.
My bad. Yeah.
It's not Willow at all.
It's one of them fucking kids. Something with
It's
a
the
Smith.
boy, we think, right?
I think it was Jackie Chan. I don't know. I couldn't
It was
tell.
Jackie Chan Smith.
I
It was Jackie
guess.
Smith. Jacqueline Smith.
Jacqueline Smith was in The Karate
Kmart.
Kid. That's fucking hilarious. So this is gonna sound like the gayest way to get a tattoo ever, but there's a time where Jackie Chan tells not Willow Smith about like energy and how to put it, and he breathes on the window and puts the sign for energy. And at the time,
And that was it.
well, that's the tattoo, yes.
Yeah.
And I also do give Lucas Scott from One Tree Hill credit because when I was like in 9th grade, I saw him get an Asian tattoo on the shoulder, and I was like, "Oh, that'd be cool if I ever did that one day." And
so I'll get it 10 times the size and also mean something totally different.
He did have a tiny one, and in the energy thing, it's like I was going through like a time where it's like I was already done with
it.
I was done with God, but I was like, what can I do? And I was like, well, if there is a God, and I've already done all the
He
bullshit.
would stop me from getting this tattoo.
I was like,
for
if there's
sure.
all the bullshit baptism and all this, I'm like, I think I got double jeopardy. I'm done. Like, I don't have to worry about it. I could kill somebody.
Yo.
He's like, were you baptized and you went to confirmation? Nice. Good for you. We let one of those slide. You know what I'm saying?
You know
it gives
what
me a
they
little
call
nudge.
that?
What's that?
Devil Jeopardy.
That's devil jeopardy. That's what I'm saying. God,
Yeah.
God goes. We've all been there once, man.
Got to get that original insurance going.
And so I go. So anyways, I got into this huge thing about just like, what if I'm just like an asshole to myself, try not to be an asshole to other people, but if I am, you just do other acts to like counteract it, which is exactly everything that's ever been made. It's either karma or
For
fucking,
sure.
you know what I'm saying? So I got into that, and I was like, well, why not this really cool Karate Kid movie I've been rewatching over and over and over and
You're
over
like,
and
I'm
over
so
again.
fucking centered. These chakras.
People did give me shit. Like they were like, "What is?" I would put it on my cleats or like my track shoes, and they'd be like, "What does that do? Are you gonna make it fly?" And I was like, "What's the difference if it was John 3:16 or whatever the goddamn shit people put on their cleats?" I was like, "Fuck you."
Jackie Chan 316.
I was about Asian Lives Matter before it was cool, like 10 years
Dude,
before.
Jackie Chan, Jesus Christ. You see JC.
Yeah,
there you
exactly.
go.
It's the same thing. And
Same
plus,
thing.
they both fly in the air, just different ways. He bounces off shit. It's all real, though. Imagine if that was what Jesus
Should be
Christ...
fucking flying in the air.
How cool that if we're just
It's the Last Supper, bitches.
we're just assholes and like we've like telephoned our way to thinking he was like a monolithical like stand here with your arms across like like stagnant figure. What if like Jesus Christ back in the day was like bouncing off clay buildings, like doing some crazy like parkour shit that no one's ever seen before in a robe, and they were like, holy fuck, like instead of holy shit,
He's
it's
like,
Jason
hand me my
Bourne.
sandals, wench.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, it's Jesus Christ. That's what they said. Just like Jason Bourne.
He was the firstborn. He was the Jesus born.
You had a Messiah or whatever the fuck on top. He was the Messiah. You had some.
Oh, man.
You had some guard on top of a very stony castle watching this guy do flips off of a clay building, being like, "Holy shit, he's coming!" And then
Yeah, he was coming. Yeah, everyone was coming.
that's
It's
fucking
crazy.
Everyone's always coming. Come unto me.
They're in the guest spot though.
On my church that I grew up in, it had the words "come unto me," so UNTO me, and I always laughed. That was always very funny, but
So how many girls did you come unto?
nah, I came inside.
And not enough.
Came inside more than I did came on. That's
I was like, you got like kids, yeah.
yeah, I definitely tested the waters quite a few times. Actually, I was a very faithful man, though. Like, I was never, like, my number isn't, like, so crazy that it's, like, ew, you know? Like, like, my number, everyone always makes fun of it, but I go, a chick would be comfortable with my number in and, like, raw sex. They wouldn't be, like, grossed out being like, oh, okay.
Like, nah, it's gonna be a no for me now.
Out of nine, and he hasn't been itching all night, yeah, he's good. No
Yeah.
worries. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's
Dude,
it.
it was so funny when you said ew. It reminded me the last time we did that thing. You fucking reacted to something and you went, ew. Like, I was like, that's just the most genuine reaction, and it was perfect.
Oh, thank you. Well, now I hope I didn't wear it out. Like
Yeah,
now
two ews.
now I overused it. God damn it. The genuality I had on the radio.
You gassed out.
See, this is why I don't pop on Spaces
Damn it.
anymore. I only pop on when I'm drunk because I feel like that's only when I'm genuine. Other than that, I feel like I'm trying for the bit. Which is true all the time.
But that's like how you have to be. This is welcome to comedy.
Yeah, we're all performing. If you're not performing in Spaces, that's the only reason I hop in. I have a story. When people are talking, I go, how can I be funny?
Yeah.
What can I say next that would make somebody laugh? And when it bombs, it's worse.
Who cares?
Well, I've been making the joke that, so I'm trying to, well, here's the thing. Leslie, I'm going to tell you the secret that's happened to me in this whole podcasting thing for like 2-3 years now.
You're blowing up.
Anytime someone asks me to join their thing, they never respond again.
They never follow up?
Never. And this is like this is like 7 time thing that's happened.
I'm in 7 active projects right now.
Or they're like, oh, so like they'll follow up with the next one being like, I was fucked up. Being like, oh, like now,
man.
Yeah. So how do I approach now? Being like, so was that drunk you saying like you wanted me to like be on your thing weekly or like it's always like, oh man, like this. What did I say? Like
you're like, I can't believe any of these fucks.
It's always so funny, but I had something going there. Now I fucked up. We were talking.
Well, now
God
you're a
damn it.
podcaster and you're fucking doing shit.
Nah, I'm not really doing anything. I really just do this for fun now. Like, I'm gonna tell you, I had the worst anxiety for like 2 years about getting listens and shit, and being like, I'm gonna be something here. I'm gonna do something.
It's a good podcast.
Yeah, I'm gonna change podcasting. Not change, but Minneapolis is so gay. Like it's so it's California has a fucking like base. Like East Coast, West Coast podcasting is a thing, and Minnesota is like
where you are. Okay.
Yeah, so you're in DC, right?
Yeah.
So I would feel like you're already set up.
I'm in the epicenter of like, shit happening here for sure.
And it's more raw. Like the joke is like East Coast is like better podcasting, West Coast gets money.
Oh, weird. I didn't know that was the thing.
I know, I'm very gay to even know that. Like there's like a fucking...
No, I mean, it's your industry. You should know that stuff. I just didn't know.
It's just like, and like Minnesota's like, okay, do you love all Minnesota sports? And then can you like say kind of wacky things? It's like, yeah, I mean, sure.
They're like, oh my God, the pigskin, Bobby.
But you're not supposed to mention the George Floyd porno. He was in a good porno before everything happened.
Really? Before he got murdered?
It's really fucked up. It's like good for him though.
Yeah.
Like you're not supposed to mention it. It's like I don't know. I talk about it not like all the time.
I didn't know.
I've never mentioned it until now.
You're in the deep cover George Floyd porno biz.
I didn't
even. Is it just a local thing that the people know about, or do you think everybody knows?
I think they did it on like Legion of Skanks. They did it on Legion of Skanks, but like it's kind of one of those things where I even said it kind of fast. It's kind of funny how you try to say it, and you're like, yeah.
Like that Casey Anthony snuff film. You're like, what?
Even then, that's actually like way better to say right now. Even like as like we got another 10 years before you can say that. Before it's like, oh, nice.
They're like, nah.
Right.
This is like some jokes are like, yeah, it's always gonna be too soon.
Right. Or at least
not for me. But...
Anyways,
I didn't blow anybody up on 9/11. You know.
No shit. Right. Even then, I'd watch that now if they were like terrorist plane driver got head beforehand in the men's bathroom. I'd be like, well, click.
Of course he did.
Let me. What is a man's last head?
What would
look
drive
like?
you to do such a thing?
Yeah. What is the glory hole thinking?
She's like, you don't really turn me on if you crash this plane into 2 towers right now.
Jesus.
Says no one ever.
Jesus. Yes. Exactly. We hung out. One took a nap, then the other woke up. It was very fucking gross. One kid shit. It was just water and corn. Like there was like no substance to it. Only thing in it was corn. It was like ew. Corn.
You're like, did you eat the can too? Jesus.
It was only brown water and corn. That was it.
Oh, so sick.
And she was only 10 months, so anyways. So I'm going with that. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
just fucking fucked.
I'm still trying to be like Hillary Clinton outside eating babies. Like,
damn, dude.
that's so fucking funny.
You're fucking corn baby.
I know, right? It's fucked up. Like,
Dude, I just can't with all the shitting.
it's all the shitting, and then it's like they don't even tell you that, like, as a
They're like,
dad.
oh, sorry, by the way, all this shit happened.
It's like fucked up to say, but it's very funny as a person. If you chase pussy, and then as soon as you get enough of it to where, like, one lets you come inside, she's like, guess what? The miracle of what we just did is going to produce an offspring. You have 10 months before you're wiping shit out of a pussy. Like, the exact
That's
opposite thing you thought you'd be doing while you were in it. You know what I'm saying? You don't even
Damn,
think
dude.
about it. And then, yeah, you're like, okay, baby, I have to now make sure this is clean first before I wipe the rest of you. And then we have to check and open up. Like, it's very fucked up.
You're just like, I'm just gonna get a fucking hose next time.
It sucks.
And just power spray the bitch.
I've done, you
You got a
know,
power washer? Go for it.
I got a strong one.
Yeah,
I've just
power washer. I hardly know her.
I just pulled the role of the 80s male and said, woman, this is your job. And
You
it's
should
worked
just leave
out.
the kid, soaking in shit before your wife gets home or your girlfriend.
I don't know, she should a while ago, but it's your job now.
I
No,
couldn't smell it over the cigars.
no, she works in like smaller shifts. She was home for like the whole last year.
Yeah.
You know, she was pregnant and she
That's
just
your fault.
no. We worked it out. It's actually really
Yeah,
nice. Yeah. Well, you hear some people talk about how much they spend on daycare. It's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, it's insane. Yeah, my
That'd be-
sister's got a kid.
They'd be like, "Oh, I had $8,000 in daycare this year." It's like, holy shit! Imagine
Like
working.
you just see that shit. Whoop.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, if you're home,
You like never even saw $8,000. It just was out the window before it even fucking hit. For
right?
real.
Well, then you ask them, you're at home. I go, oh, you watching the kids? You're like, no, they're at daycare. It's like, oh, I guess that's a hard thing to have. It's like, do I pull my time with the kids and love them and do whatever, or do I give them to the person I have to pay, even if I have them at my house?
Yeah.
And not take advantage of them already being paid to be there. It's like, holy shit, what a terrible fucking like place
It's
to
a
be
fucking racket, man.
in. It's
daycare.
nuts. It's nuts. Are you a feminist?
I mean, I don't know how you could not be now, I guess, right?
Right. I am, but in the way that it's like, I just don't want my girls to ever get raped. So we'll teach them how to
I'm
fuck
into
it.
that not happening.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure, right? So, like, it's like teach them how to be like, don't trust anyone, ever. Just fucking...
I mean, like, yeah. I don't
You
even
know.
think that's like a gendered thing. That's like, you've just really nowadays got to just, like, enter into the world just like, fuck, I'm fucking paranoid as fuck. Like, you know, people would, some crazy shit happens, dude. And, like, I am one of these people that I always feel like, oh, yeah, nothing's ever gonna happen to me because I'm, like, whatever, like, or because, like, I'm, like, one of the guys, or I'm cool, or I get down, and, like,
Oh, you cut out there.
Bobby.
You cut out there, sorry.
Oh, dude, I was like, if you're gonna do something fucked up to somebody, they don't care what you look like or what you do for a living or any of that shit. They're like, they're gonna fucking do something fucked up to you.
Right.
So it's like, I don't know. I always feel like I'm like, oh, nothing's ever gonna happen to me, and then it's like weird shit does happen, and you're like, you're reminded you're just fucking human.
Oh, I've never had...
You know?
Yeah, for sure. I've never had anything, like, life-threatening or even, like, you know, harmful, really, but, like, I get you on the weird shit. It's always been, like,
Yeah.
keep your head on a shoulder. People are in
Always.
a different realm than fucking you most of the time.
And like, they don't
for
mean
sure.
well. Yeah.
No. I had one guy at a wedding, knew the guy, his son-in-law, or his stepson was getting married. Guy asked me, you know, hey, how you doing? How's your kid? Are you putting her into the church? I go, nah, I'm not really into it. Guy then goes on to tell me about how he offered up his newborn son to save his sister's life. Like, offered to Christ that, like, his unborn new son would be, like, taken from the womb to save the cancer. I was like,
Whoa.
dude, I was like a 22-year-old kid. I was like, is anyone else, like,
Hello, is this thing on?
is
Yeah,
this
you're like,
real?
look.
Yeah, I was like, yo, no one? Like, and then the guy's just kind of like, so maybe you should think about that. And I was like, Yeah, no.
What?
You're not helping me at all, dude.
Like, we're good.
Yeah. I was like, this is exactly why I got out of religion in the first place. I was like,
You're like, yeah, I saw you coming, buddy.
You motherfuckers are weird as shit. But also, like, we were
Yeah.
at the guy's church service, and when people start doing the
Oh shit, yeah.
done hands in the air,
The holy
people,
rolling.
done. I went to a Lutheran church where it was just old people and like people who were just there to be like, I don't know, I fucked up. I don't know, do something about it, please.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't want to go to hell. You know, like.
They're like, can I get one of those absolving tickets? Thanks.
I'll say my church was chill about that. It just seemed like a bunch of people who were chill with like going to purgatory, but like,
Yeah.
and that's fine. I'm actually kind of down for that. Fuck, fuck all the rest of it. Anyways, but like when you get to the people standing up and all these like mega church motherfuckers that
Yeah.
are like, oh my god, Christ is so good with an acoustic guitar. It's like, fuck you.
Dude, fucking Joel Osteen. You know what's crazy about that guy is like the shit that he says out of context was like, oh, that's like really motivational and great. But as soon as you put religion on it, I'm so turned off to it. Like it was probably like just generic ass shit you put into Chat GPT, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And then verbally diarrheas all over everyone's screens every day.
Oh,
but
yeah.
like in the setting of religion, it immediately turns me off to it.
Well, it's always so just like, you gotta invite Christ into your life like you would someone that you knew maybe from a long time ago, but wanna maybe reconnect
BC.
with. Yeah, maybe you wanna bring back the past, but also rekindle some new futuristic things. It's like, oh my god.
You ever see the ones on TV at like 6 a.m. and they're like, if you give us $1,000 and plant this seed today, you will be just benefiting from this forever. And it's like, bitch, first of all, you think somebody has $1,000 to just give you to like maybe have something good happen through religion? Get out of here.
Right. I had one that the guy I think he's the same one who's like we take the devil, blow them away.
Okay.
Or
all right.
he also might have been the one that was like COVID can't reach through Jesus or some shit. Anyways, they were selling water, and I was like, how the fuck do they pick up like a random dude for like a couple grand in taxes, but this guy's selling water at 3 a.m. where like he touches somebody on the forehead and they do the and like all of a sudden
They were eating pussy.
yeah, they were practicing, but like they were doing a dry run. But like it's so stupid to be like that
That's
motherfucker
with the
can sell
wafers,
that
got
shit.
it.
Yeah. They were doing a Daffy Duck impression, which is all the same
Winnie the
thing.
Poohin'.
Yeah. I always wondered would it be funny if I was like
That's
on a
good.
chick's pussy. Yeah, I
You know,
can't.
that's actually, so here's the thing. That's so difficult to do, and I don't know if we talked a little bit about your voices so far, and like where they could go. That impression is very difficult to do. Most people can't do Daffy Duck or Donald Duck.
Well, I can't speak. I can only do
Like that's still that's very difficult.
Yeah, I could only if he was humming a song, I could do that.
Mm-hmm. That's hard to get there. So that's like if you could get better, you can hone that in, dude.
That's like the hard one.
No potential. I see it in you.
Oh, I've done that's the hard part though. Is like I've been trying to figure out for years how to like turn that into like saying things, but I've never been able to figure out the tongue for like cuz
Interesting.
you can do the voice, but getting it to be like, "Hey, what's going down?" But
And talking.
you
Yeah.
fucking kids, the tongue like has to be bad. Yeah, it's weird, but yeah, I'm not Michael Winslow at all. I'm just like I paint all fucking
Mike,
day.
back to that guy.
I'm trying to be good about like rapping.
Good callback.
Yeah, this
Look at us, we're podcasting.
3 cocktails in, I'm doing all right. Like I paint all day, so me and my buddy, it's
So the fumes, yeah.
that's that too. The nerve damage that's coming. Ooh. I tell you, I don't know if it's the drinking or the paint, but one of them's making my hand twitch.
I feel like it's the pain. Yeah.
Right. But no, like the voices, the songs, like all day I'm doing like bravados or like dumb opera voices or like always trying to fuck around and do different. Now I have to analyze the new background. Okay, new Star Wars, old Star Wars.
Moved it a little bit, yeah.
There's some Illuminati figurine
Oh,
over the
tons.
G.
So many, dude. All up here.
A nail polish like that.
Yeah.
Corona
It's
Extra.
kind of a multi-purpose. Yeah, that's a little old vintage tray.
All right.
These are actually ashes from Mount St. Helens.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is an old-timey lock.
That's a Mason thing. Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Oof.
That's a sign.
That was a sign. I was not supposed to tell you about this stuff. Sorry.
That's gonna move the bookshelf now.
Sorry. I know it's like interview over. Like what the fuck? It's my
That's
manager.
funny. Oh shit.
Yeah, no, I was like, oh, the light looked better, but I was like, oh, there it is. This because like actually, so this is the surrounding.
Hell yeah. You got the OnlyFans lights going and all that. That's fucking sick.
Oh yeah, dude. I have like a mini studio here.
Yeah, I if you can see my TikTok lights I have behind me, I have like
You are TikToking and rocking, baby.
I'll have I'll show you my setup here if I can.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, you have the nice around the top lights.
Yeah. It's all small. It's just the tower, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
In the back.
Let's say so.
That's where I sit with people.
Yeah.
There's
when they come there.
Yeah, I have a bunch of shit. I have a bunch of cards. I'm a Naruto collector.
Yes, you're opening in the car person. We talked about that. So yeah, this is like
in the cards.
my
Yeah.
desk.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you on Whatnot?
What's that?
So Whatnot is like a kind of like a garage sale site.
Okay, no, I've never heard of it.
And you bid on different shit. Sometimes it's clothes, sometimes it's fucking in my case, cards. Oh, I got a caution. Oh, there you go. So like there's a trading card
Cards.
section. You can do fucking NBA, NFL, blah blah. I don't do any of them. I only do Naruto and Dragon Ball Z. I know. But it's actually very fun, and like dudes will open up boxes and like rip like 30 packs for you that you pay for, depending on the price.
Mm-hmm.
And if you pull a big card, that all of them they send them to you, all that shit. I don't know. It's fun. It's kind of like I call it autistic stocks.
Yeah.
For
sure.
It's actually like Pokemon and all that shit. It's all like
I was into Pokemon.
There you go. Yeah. But this is
no. I mean, I have a PlayStation. I'm more of a gamer, honestly.
okay. Yeah. I only play Madden.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the most Michigan/Minnesota thing I've ever heard. I don't know.
I loved Red Dead, but I got so far into it to where it's like I'm ignoring real life activities to like go fishing and like clean this horse and like
you're like, man, this horse needs me.
You're just like doing shit like, oh, I think I'd kind of like to go hunting today. So you just go fucking hunt for like 2 hours. You're like, oh,
that was me on Assassin's Creed. Every Assassin's Creed game, I'm like, ugh, I'm not doing. I'm back.
What's that? Sorry, you cut out there.
Sorry, I was like, yeah, that's like every Assassin's Creed game, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, well, fuck the missions.
Oh, you do all the side quests and all that shit?
Oh, yeah. I'm just like, dee, just fucking hunting and shit.
Hell yeah. That would make you a mean, like, Pokemon player, though, because then, like, your Pokemon would be, like, super strong before you got to the actual, like, mission you had to complete before you could go on.
Yep. I had like the Pokemon Go. I had like 2 accounts. I was like going and just like fucking going to the gyms, like just going wild. Then I had an iPad too. I have a friend's account logged in. I was crazy at the beginning of the pandemic, dude.
That's fucking funny as shit.
Yeah, fucking gay.
I got into Pokemon Go. I think it was in the summer. I found out my dad had cancer. So I was like trying to be into it, and then the whole time I was walking, I'd be like kicking stones, like fucking like all depressed. And I was like, I don't even care if I fucking find shit. I mean, just like I'd be like walking, and then I'd try to, and I'd catch it, and I'd be like, all right, that's kind of cool. And I'd turn around or whatever the fuck I was looking for. I don't know. It was a weird time in my life. I never got into Pokemon Go.
None of these Pokemon are gonna cure my dad's cancer.
Yeah.
And you were like, fuck.
Yeah. Like Pikachu's touch in the movie would, but like this doesn't happen ever.
Dude, the movie was bad.
So funny. They cure each other with tears at the end of every Pokemon movie.
That movie, the Pokemon movie, was it Ryan Reynolds? And then the fucking Sonic the Hedgehog movie, I'm sorry, it was not good.
Oh, Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
Detective Pikachu.
Mr. fucking Mime, get out of here, you fucking creeper.
That's fucking funny.
He's like,
I
fucking
liked it. They're coming out with a 2.
Pikachu.
Yeah, Pokemon Detective or whatever the fuck. It's alright.
Pokemon dick slapping. I think we got the wrong movie.
Right. Well, I was upset that the green and white Power Ranger committed suicide.
Yeah, I know.
But he just made a Power Ranger movie, but it was like loosely affiliated with the Power Rangers. And then Netflix makes a Power Ranger reboot, I think without him. Like, and it's a movie.
Well, he's dead now.
It's an hour long. Well, no, but I know, but they just released it like as he died. So like, it's very funny to be like Netflix.
They're like, fuck you.
Netflix killed Jason David Frank.
Dude, so somebody else was another friend of mine's a comic. His name is Will Macaro.
Okay.
He had a bit the other day where he was in New York and he was at Broadway Comedy Club and he said something to the effect of like, man, I'm really mad at the White Ranger. Because he was just not doing us any favors as white people. He's like, there's this whole bit about it. He's like, Yellow Ranger, I know what you're thinking. Asian, not okay. Black Ranger, black guy, not okay. And then he goes on to talk about the other, like, the White Ranger and how he's like making us all look bad. And I was just like, dude, that fucking guy was fucked up.
That's funny.
Oh, Jesus. I fucking lost my mind there for a second. I kind of lost my track, but we're back now.
No, we're back. We're back. All right, we've landed.
Oh my god, dude. So I was actually thinking about you a little bit earlier. Not your voice and putting it in a box like we discussed previously.
Yeah.
But I was like, so if I had a picture of, like, have you seen the movie Hellraiser?
I don't think so.
Like with like the pin-headed person?
Nope.
Oh, fuck,
I've seen
dude. Okay.
I've seen the meme.
Okay, so there's a Hellraiser movie. It's like an old Clive Barker film. Like, blah, 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 pin-headed dude. So have you seen This Is Spinal Tap?
No.
Bobby, you're fucking up this joke.
I know, I'm so sorry.
Okay, it's not really a joke, it's just a story. But so
Yes.
Spinal Tap is a movie, blah, blah, blah. It's got a very iconic, like, This Is Spinal Tap, and there's, like, you know, lightning bolts, yada, yada. I'm really not explaining this well. You're just, like, drifting.
No, you're fine. I'm listening.
So, like, I think of This Is Spinal Tap's words over that Hellraiser picture, and, like, to me it makes perfect sense, because, like, Spinal Tap, needles, needle in the back, Hellraiser. Like, and they were like, you sound like you're on drugs.
Wait.
And I was like, I'm not. This is just how my brain works.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. So, like, I was just thinking about you. I was like, oh, you know, we talked about, like, being a little, like, you know, I don't want to say neurodivergent, but, like, probably fucking autistic.
Yeah.
Like,
It's bad.
one of us, or both at this point. Like,
Felicity,
it's just like...
Felicity's a couple times now been like, you just gotta stop saying, like, a sentence past what you say. It's like, yeah, I know, but I can't.
I'm sorry.
Like,
Like, it just has to come out.
like, trust me, at this point, I'm 30 years old, and I'm still saying things where people are like, why would you say that? Like, all the time. And I go, I don't want to be in this position anymore. I'm done.
You're like, I'm done with autism, dude.
But new
this is
people...
not cute anymore.
It's never been cute. And that's also why I think it might be like a nervous twitch I have where it's just like new people.
Verbal diarrhea. Yeah.
New people, it'll be like, hey, how's it going? Be good. Be like, I don't know. What's up with you, man? What have you ever done? Be like, did you ever have your dad read your DNA test while he was dying of cancer? And they'll be like, what? I'll be like, oh, it happened to me. My dad.
But I'm over it now.
I read a DNA test in front of my dad when he was dying, like 3 days before he died, and he was like, yeah, dude, you're not gonna be a piece of shit. And they're like, what the fuck are you telling me? It's like, oh, sorry, I thought that would be funny.
Like, my bad. Thought you were my dad.
That's like a fucking actual occurrence. Like, I've done that, being like, they'll think this is hilarious. It's worked before. It's like, no, it's worked before to, like, your friends who, like, know it's coming. Like, you know, who...
It's like, with strangers, you're right. They're just like, wait, what?
Yeah.
But, like, I oftentimes will say the thing that everyone's thinking that is, like, very, like, over the line.
Yeah.
And, like, I won't think it is, and I'll just say it, and they'll be like, oh my god, man! Like,
That's the funny one.
Jesus Christ, Leslie! And I'm just like, sorry.
That's the funny one. And
yeah. Like, ugh.
I can hit that every now and again. I can't hit it all the time, but I can hit it like from time to time. Like one time in high school, we just watched The Purge, or it was like The Purge election year or something like that.
Jesus.
And we got out, and somebody was talking about an abortion, and they were like, "Well, she's had 3 abortions." And from the back seat of this car, I go, "Sounds like somebody's been having their own purge," and killed the car. And it's like, when the fuck could
funny.
like when that little shit is so good, it's like, could that be in front of like 20 people, please? Could that just
I thought,
be?
you know what? I would have been in the same position. I would have said, well, it sounds like the bitch puts out.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Right.
Like, we're saying the most fucked up shit possible.
No, that's so like, I love that. I'm very much like, I feel bad because half the time I don't listen to people. I mean, I'm listening.
Yeah.
But I'm listening to respond. I'm not listening to, like,
Sure.
you know, whatever.
Yeah. You're just like, argh. No, you're good. No. It's all groovy, dude. Look at us. We're doing podcasts.
Yeah, no, I'm using bottles of vodka I have that are left over to hold up this iPad to finish out here. There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
Done.
Now I get to lean back like I'm fucking chill. Hopefully you don't break my
You're
mic.
like, hey, man.
Yeah, I'm like the cool teacher who sits
You're like,
AC
hey, guys.
AC Slater style.
Everything's okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about your puberty and your dad dying.
So you guys talking to chicks?
Like frogs, assholes.
We had a teacher like that. He was a track dude. And there's always like the good looking. He was a track dude, but yeah, attractive would answer. He was always like there's always like the good looking teacher dudes that kind of get off with like semi flirting with the girls. You know what I'm saying? They're always
dude.
the one dude.
I've seen movies.
The one dude, I'm sitting there. We're on this like you have this like harness around you. They put you on a treadmill, speeds up to however fast, and you try to keep up with it. It's like a speed treadmill, okay?
Oh, okay.
The dude, as I'm sitting there, like, catching my breath in between reps, he looks over and goes to a girl who's, at this point, 16 years old, and says, "That Belma, she seems like she'd be a fun girl to date, huh?" And I was just kind of like...
To you?
Yeah, and I'm 17, so my mind was like, yeah. But, like, he's thinking...
You're like...
He's thinking like me, and in my head, I just didn't think anything of it.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
But he's, as a grown, like, 40-year-old man, like, she looks like she'd be, like, hot. Like, I didn't get it.
Dude, maybe he was trying to scope out you, though.
Well, maybe.
He's trying to be like, you into bitches? Or, like...
Bro, do you like dick?
That could have been, like, predatory.
Well, and then, here's the thing.
Yeah, I think he could have been like, hey, you trying to suck my dick later?
His job would be to... keep you, like, if you were to run 21 miles an hour, you have to do that for 6 seconds or 4 seconds or however long. You'd hop on. He got a little handsy with the girls. The girls, he'd be holding their butt, keeping them at pace, because the harness would catch you from falling, like, and hurting yourself.
Yeah.
But he would have his hands a little lower for the fucking girls.
Ew.
So then...
Ew.
He got fired. Not from those incidents. Not from those incidents. He was working at the middle school.
Oh no.
So I don't know after that, but he was working with high school kids, and then he wasn't. He wasn't, and I have no idea where he went. But it was very funny to hear. Like, come on, man, because even my sister, who's 5 years older than me, said when she was in middle school, she felt awkward from the guy.
That guy's fucking problematic, man. It sounds like, and not in like a fun way.
I think you get used to being the hot teacher, and then you don't realize they didn't see the wave of coming of like all that shit's gross now, like, and it came quick.
It was like, you can't be fucking kissing everybody on Family Feud anymore, Richard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, bro. And then, like, just skip over the dude and just kisses the wife, like, full on. You're like, it's 2023. No fucking fan kissing.
Yeah, for sure. I love, do you watch Bob's Burgers?
Yeah.
I love that episode where they're
Yeah.
where he tells him he's like, he kissed everyone on the show multiple times, and the one dude's like, no, you kiss me, no, all right, now kiss me twice, all right, now you kiss me and then I kiss you, like they just go back and forth for like 5 minutes. So fucking good. My 2-year-old,
show.
my 2 almost 3-year-old. Anytime we go to Hulu, Dad, peas, Bob, Dad, peas, Bob. It's like, no, we're not watching. We've watched so much Bob's Burgers.
So this is not for kids.
Well, no,
Yeah,
I let her watch it. Oh, please. My 10-year-old dude, she's watching Lucifer right now. That was from her mom's side. I was like,
Fuck, what?
yeah. I was like,
You're like, wait a minute. That's crazy.
I get in trouble. Like, now, granted, I let her watch Naruto, so.
Is it violent?
Naruto?
Yeah.
Naruto, it's a little, it's for a 10-year-old, it's fine. If you're crying about seeing a little bit of blood on a cartoon, you're fucking nuts. You know?
You're a fucking pussy.
Yeah, you're white America 2.0. But the Lucifer one was just like, oh, Lucifer's a good guy, and he's fucking all this. And it's like, I'm not even, like, religious. My kid's never even known God. It's just like...
But she loves television.
It's just such a weird show. Oh, on national broadcast, let's have the devil be a... I don't really
like a
care.
fucking hottie.
Yeah, a hot, I don't give a shit about anything guy.
I think there's a girl on that show I like.
I guess I'll save the day.
I guess I'm tired. I'm British now also, right?
Yeah, he's taken
Fuck
after...
yeah.
Oh, it makes sense, though. The Brits are the devil.
British devils.
I am
like
Irish.
Jersey British. Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
All of you?
I don't know, I think. I've been told.
Yeah, I thought you had the DNA test.
Nah, fuck no, I don't trust that shit. That shit got sold.
It was like 172% black.
You should.
Like,
I
what
wish.
the fuck?
That'd be sick. I just got the white jeans.
That'd be awesome.
I'm hairy as fuck though, so I think that
That could
just
be Greek
right there.
or something.
Yeah, but
You
either
could
way,
be like Mediterranean.
I could be. I'm
You're
afraid
like a
though.
cold cut.
The person who owned 23andMe or whatever, they sold that shit, and like whoever bought that shit out is like a corporation that's like, it's like, why would you even ever fucking need that? Like, I'd have to look at the.
It's a little questionable, right? Like,
did you know?
Like,
do you know the story?
No.
Yeah. Own that data. Would you even ever fucking need that? Like, I'd have to look at the.
It's a little questionable, right? Like,
did you know?
Like,
do you know the story?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I've definitely had it done.
I'd have to Google it, but yeah, like whoever bought the rights to like own that data, of you, like isn't the
it's like some company of like suspicious.
Yeah, where it's like again. Now I'm talking to the Fed, so I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. But anyways, yeah. It's cool. Do that. You should definitely spit in a tube and send it to people you don't know. But it's like I also forget
Isn't that
like
the same as like having sex with someone you don't know.
That's true. Nah. Again, though, I think every chick who wants to have sex with me is an operative. So obviously, yeah. Like I'm gonna have to Drake my condoms and put hot sauce in them.
Yeah, you're gonna have to Drake yourself.
Although I did think about how hot this would be. Tell me if I'm awkward for this. I thought about like, what if I dig just deep enough to where the government has to send like a horde of women after me that are like into my sexual prowess to try to like to break me down and like be like, if you tell anyone, we're gonna tell your wife we
did this.
Yeah, we seduced you, and then we're gonna make it look
you
like
made us dress like Naruto characters.
Yeah. I was like,
with
so essentially, like I somehow sneaked the government into just thinking I'm big enough to be like, all right, we have to seduce him and have really hot sexual agents have sex with him, and then be like, well, tell your girlfriend that you love that we seduced you and drugged you into having sex with us. And it's like, oh dear God, how do I turn that down? How do I turn that down, but also be like, no. Yeah.
No, I didn't want this.
This thing I've been Googling for 4 years, I didn't want this at all.
You're like, send the sexual agents. Release the sexual agents. And like, what?
Yeah, this one the government definitely has fembots. The fembots, send them.
Yeah. Send in the fembots. That chick was funny, man.
Yeah. Yeah, she gets fucked. She's got the kid. Hell yeah, what was her name? She had a good
Frau
name.
Fabissina.
That's fucking hilarious that you know that
Send
off the top.
in the
That's great.
Dr. Evil.
That's great.
That's a great movie. First Austin Powers is the best one, for sure.
Oh yeah. The third one where he's eating skin and shit. That's always weird.
Yeah, I just didn't think it was as good.
A lot of vagina. That made me laugh fucking so
yes,
hard when I was
so
a kid.
much.
Before I knew it was even like a vagina, I just remember
Yeah,
like
you just knew that was funny,
the
right?
the whole scene, the way they acted, made me laugh so fucking hard. The fat bastard. Anything was that?
It's hilarious you brought up the one with the a lot of vagina thing, because, like, growing up, and I'm 37, I'm going to be in a couple weeks. Like, so we're a little bit, like, we're not super far apart in age, but, like, that movie was very popular. We watched it. I have 2 sisters. And, like, we would all 3 play. I was Austin Powers, obviously, Bobby.
Yeah,
My
okay.
sister played a lot of vagina. My mom played the dealer. And then my littlest sister played the fucking patty guy in the bathroom.
That's fucking. He's gonna choke him out.
She's your age, so she's like, 7 years younger than me, or like, no, yeah, is that right? How old are you?
I'm 29.
You're 30.
I'm 29.
Yeah. So like, yeah, she's the same age as you. That's crazy, man. So like, she's over there doing like the little kid, and I'm like, I'm obviously an adult at like 14 maybe or whatever, and like, we're fucking acting. I'm making fake cigarettes out of like a magic wand with baby powder. And like, This is like, I was like, all meant to be in show business. But fucking that scene goes, hit me. But sir, you have 18. I also like to live dangerously.
Yeah.
It's like, oh god, I'm Richie Cunningham, and this is my wife Oprah. Best line in the movie.
Come on, buddy. Bite your lip. Dig in. Give her hell. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get through this together.
You're gonna blow out an O-ring in there.
Bust a lung. Yeah.
Fucking Tom Arnold.
God, what did you eat?
Jesus Christ, boy.
Yeah. No, that's
Fucking funny.
How about a courtesy flush over there, partner? Come on now.
Oh god, that movie is so ridiculous.
I love it.
That's a great movie.
Hell yeah. The whole thing of it is just, and like the best part about it is like I try to tell my 10-year-old, how do I show you the movies that like you're not supposed to watch but you watch without me like giving them to you? Like I shouldn't have been watching Austin Powers at 6 years old, but god damn it, was it fucking funny? It was the best. I never went to school talking about it. I just did it. Like I talk about my love for conspiracy. I told my girlfriend, I showed her The Island from Michael Bay.
Yeah, we were just talking about that the other day, you and I.
Watched that at like fucking 13, 14, like a retarded amount of times, like 20 times. For sure that engraved.
I'm gonna take a picture.
Of what? Of
us?
us?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on here. Gotta make it look like I'm at least.
Hold on. Oh shit, fuck. Keep holding it. FaceTime photos must be enabled on both devices. I don't know what that means.
Nothing popped up on mine.
Oh, weird. Maybe it did work. Oh, maybe it just took a picture of me. Well, that's unfortunate.
You could screenshot. Just screenshot
I'll
it.
do that. Oh my god, we look so awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
Hell
gonna say
yeah.
I'm not great with it. Yeah, no, we'll end it here. Not end here.
No,
but
no, thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to take it off the rails there. I was just like, I wanted to make sure I documented this because I'm just really a fan of you, Bobby.
Don't say that. Don't say that at all. Ew.
I'm gonna leave you. No, I'm just kidding.
No. It's
Just like all the other people that are like, no, I actually really am looking forward to collabing with you, dude. We're gonna have so much fun.
Yeah, no, like the whole fun of, like, obviously I want to be funny. Like, that's the whole part of this, right? But it's like, it's very hard to have people be like, I like you. It's like, just do more stuff with me. Don't be like, Bobby, you fucking lazy fuck, asshole, weird fuck. Do a video with me, but also I don't appreciate you. Like, that's the kind of shit I need.
No. So like we have a I'll get you on Fireside. We'll work through that, and I'll help you get all your technical shit on there. It's fucking easy, dude.
Yeah, and that's the video one that fucking broadcasts to everything or whatever.
Dude, it fucking pops out to fucking YouTube during it, so it's like simulcast. And so, like, we're, like, doing our thing, like, and then it's like, and then it automatically posts to YouTube. Then it posts to fucking every, like, podcasting, like, unit, basically. Dude, and StreamYard, like, is great, too, because you can do built-in and custom, and it'll look beautiful. But I think, like, as far as, like, free output on files and shit, fucking Fireside's not, like, the best.
Well, I've got my buddy Isha. He's in Canada right now. He's gonna come back. He's gonna hook me up with like helping me out, kind of just get like the basic setup to be able to have like video and audio during the podcast. And I think then once I have all that set up, I'm sure I can fucking figure it out with Fireside.
Oh yeah.
But like
you're gonna crush.
I've ran it off the iPad and it's fucking terrible, and it's I can't get it to have the audio that I have on. Like I have a nice mic. I have a $230 mic. I was like,
As you should.
It doesn't translate. It only translate when I record it myself and then do it, solo. So yeah, it's very gay.
All right.
Very gay.
Well, you know what? It'll work itself out. We'll figure it out. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have done so much trial by fire shit that it's like if you have somebody that can come in and help you, it's best. Because I went through so many different mics last year, so many different head stuff. Like I have a little mini studio in my back in my closet that's like I use for recording like voiceover. It's all like completely treated and everything.
Yeah.
And it's like sounds good in there, but like when I'm in this open area like office, it's not,
Yeah. No, I definitely have like when COVID hit, I got audio quality figured out in like the first couple weeks. And then after that, I was like, oh, cool. I don't have to worry about it. I can tell in the last like year, I've definitely, it surpassed me to the point where it's like, oh, just good audio quality isn't good anymore. Like you actually have to be visible almost all the time. Even if people don't watch your shit, they're like, oh, are you on video? It's like, no. It's like, oh, well then you're not.
That's like the first, like I think that's the first thing I asked you is like, oh, do you do it on video also? Yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
Because it's like for people that are on it, like if you have guests come on, it's always about like what you can offer them as far as like repurposing content. So it's like, oh yeah, I do video. Here's the video of it, and like then they can cut out what they want. So it's like it's beneficial for them to do your show.
Right. I got you.
You know what I mean?
I got you. Right on. Well,
Yeah.
Leslie, I fucking loved having you on. You are more than
thank
welcome
you so
to come
much.
back on. I'm probably gonna ask you to come on more than you're welcome, or not more than you're welcome, more than you're comfortable because I need guests. So
Oh no, I have a lot of fun doing this kind of thing.
Hell yeah,
Thank you.
fuck yeah, right on. All right, well, thank you, Leslie.
All right, dude, I'm gonna let you go, Bobby.
Yeah.
Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.
Have a good one. Thank you.
My Lord and Savior.